So it's a bit of a cloudy day in Utah, and with a little cloud cover like this, it's always a nice time to do a video. I'm going to do a video on my 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner, freshly restored. This just went through a nut and bolt restoration by me. This is probably the third Roadrunner I've done. Well, fourth if you include the Superbird I did back in 2013, which took the front cover of Mopar Muscle magazine and that I sold. This one actually, I went deeper on this than any car I've ever done. Fully nut and bolt restoration. You can see it's all freshly restored. Correct Aragonasol black on the hood. This car was originally turquoise metallic. That's Q5. I changed the color. This is Viper Red. So technically it's a Chrysler color, but I'm keeping it, so it doesn't really matter. But the car is all numbers matching. The engine, the transmission, the rear end, the ring and pinion, the radiator. Every piece on this car is original because I bought it as a survivor that needed restoration, but all the parts are there. The wiper blades, actually the wiper arms on that car, original to the car. All of the trim, original to the car. Every piece of stainless was removed, polished, and straightened, and it's all been done. The interior was originally, it was black dash, and everything you're seeing there is original. The steering wheel is original. The center horn button is original. Everything you're looking at is original. The only thing I changed was the white shift ball and the white interior. It had pewter interior with silver upper doors. So other than the color change, this car was restored right down to the build sheet. Every single seatbelt in this car was with it, came with it, every single one. I sent these off to Snake Oil, had them redone, every tag redone, but I have the bag of all the original tags and all the original seatbelts. Listen how nice that closes. Anyway, the car is beautiful. The color combination is stunning. I'm just going to be quiet and kind of walk around and let you look at it here. Check out the license plate. Beep, beep. That's pretty cool. We're going to go under the hood here in a second. But we're talking about rotisserie restoration. I mean, right down to metal, the whole car. My bees have been a little active here today. Anyway, the paint was done by Russ Hyatt at Triple R Restoration. It's absolutely perfect, flawless. It just won the Mopars of the Strip for restored B body. It was judged by 3 or 4 different judges, and it came back absolutely perfect. Beep beep horn is crisp as can be because it's the original one. The car was painted under the hood kind of a flat black. The owner that had it before me, I'm the second owner, bought it from the original guy. He painted underneath the hood flat black. So everything had been preserved perfectly. For instance, this wiper motor back here, preserved, original motor. There it is, the 181st day of 1969, which puts it, right in June. The car was built on July 11th. This is a reproduction tag, but I have the original tag. Everything on this tag is factory except for the color. R4, and H2W. It was Q5. I sent the radiator back to Glenray Radiator. Absolutely perfect. I restored this myself. I need to clean up this engine bay a little bit. I restored that myself. Literally put a light bead blaster on it and primed it, repainted it, got the correct Chrysler color from Mopar and the correct decal. But that horn is an original Spartan with a 25th week of 69, original to the car. Everything on this thing, the air grabber system, original to the car, not a reproduction. Restored by me, light bead blast, got the right color on it. Engine was done by Steve Flatt. A couple of alterations from original here. This is an electronic ignition. I just can't put up with the other one. These are just reliable. And then I did a block out here for the heater core, because in the summer, these cars heat up when you even don't have the heat off. So that is the only thing. These exhaust manifolds, original to the car. There it is. May 21st of 69 on this one over here. This one over here, I think is May 28th. Where is the, oh, the date code's back there. You can't see it. But yeah, they're original to the car. I had the starter motor rebuilt. That's original to the car. The power steering, original to the car. Every pulley on this thing is original to the car. So, talking about numbers matching, we found 32 date codes on parts in this car. The dash, the instrument panel, the cluster in the back, I think it's June 18th, 1969. The radio is right around the second week of June, 1969. Like I said, the transmission, all numbers match because the car had never been apart. Anyway, that's my 69 Roadrunner. A couple of you wanted me to do a video on it, and there it is. Anyway, I think it turned out great. Again, restored right to the build sheet. The Daytona 500s, original to the car. I upgraded to 15 inches. But anyway, as it relates to the seafoam turquoise metallic paint, you're never going to find it because it was completely bead blasted. This car went right down to metal, and that's what you got. So, a Chrysler color, 1996 Viper Red, which is just a little bit brighter than R4. I entered it down at Mopar's at the Strip. I had my sign said R4 on it. Judges didn't ask a question about it, but it just pops, especially in the sun. It really pops. I'm gonna go ahead and start it up right now. Just got a nice little sound. I ordered the exhaust because, again, I restored this right back to the build sheet. That exhaust came from Accurate Exhaust in Oregon. The engine was built by Steve Flatt. It's got a little bit of a cam, not too much. There we go. There it is, built on July 11th, 1969. One owner car, bought it from a broker who bought it from the old guy that had it its whole life. And I restored every nut and bolt. Every nut and bolt on this car went through a 5-pound media tumbler. Every single nut and every single bolt. Took me 1 year and 4 months, so about 16 months to do it. There you go.